So Nehemiah was a cupbearer in the Persian Empire after, okay, the city of Jerusalem had been taken. Israel as a nation was overthrown and it was scattered and all these different things. But Nehemiah was a cupbearer, and he was burdened by the state of the city where his ancestors grew up. And so his heart was broken for a purpose. And I believe that some of y'all are out there still listening to this and you're looking for your purpose in life. We've talked about in the past that I believe that purpose is at the intersection of passion and proficiency. If you're good at it and you love to do it and you love the feeling you have when you're doing it, that's where your purpose, there's something rooted in there. But I also believe that sometimes our purpose can have this notion that, well, something I've specifically prayed for in my life is, Lord, break my heart for what breaks yours. And I think if the Lord is laying a burden on your heart, there might be purpose for you in that. And in it, I then believe that you can find a way to be really good at something about that purpose that he's laid on your heart and be really good at it, right? So something that you love to do, you're good at, and that the Lord has laid this burden on your heart. In my world, there's this myriad of multiple things. People say all the time, it's like, well, man, you got so many different things going and you do this and a little bit of that. And I would say, my wife has said it many times, that I am multi-passionate, right? But I'm very passionate about running with an obedient and fervent heart after what the Lord has laid on my heart. And I think he just has laid a lot of things on my heart. Now there's certain things that I have had to, he's asked me to let go of and move to the wayside and centralize our focus, or maybe we have to bring things into the cogwheel of coexistence, so to speak, between my health care practices, between my farm and the lifestyle I live there, between this podcast and what we're doing on the Excelsior Business Academy front. There's many pieces here, but it's all actually moving in the same direction. Everything in my life exists around this, the 4 pillars aspect of what we say is faith, health, family, and then wealth. And my purpose in life is trying to help other people navigate that in the same light. So sometimes it might take some creative maneuvering to bring something that I feel like the Lord has laid on my heart into fold with that. But if it's possible, and if there isn't a distraction aspect of what he's calling me towards, then we bring that in, and it stands on the purpose of helping families prioritize their life, faith, health, family, and then wealth, right? I just think everything we do kind of centers around that. And so be it, like I said, our health centers, our business stuff, the natural parents things that me and my wife do together, it's all kind of brought into that cogwheel of like, how does this fall in step with the purpose that God has created us for? And there's a lot on our plate right now, and we enjoy that aspect of things, but there are things that sometimes he asks us to let go of. But there's something, and I believe that some of y'all are listening, there's a burden on your heart, but you're broken and you're in a rut because of a bad past experience, and then you're not running after what he's calling you to.